Welcome Aquarius to your reading for October 2021. Remember as always to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also that this reading might be in reverse for you. So with that Aquarius, let's dive in. Let's see what's in store for you. We've got the Seven of Swords already out there. Let's get another card. Aquarius, there was some kind of a hostile situation for you. There was a lot of conflict here, underhanded stuff going on, perhaps even some intimidation. It's a very toxic situation. I feel that you had to defend yourself a lot, had to stand up for yourself constantly. It was highly stressful. You might have been the victim of lies and malicious gossip as well. But Aquarius, you did turn your back on this. You walked away. You realized this was no good for you. You might have felt a bit defeated by walking away, but it was the wisest thing for you to do, to turn your back on this situation that I feel wasn't going to change. Instead, you headed in a new direction. Okay, so this is what has already happened, leaving a situation that wasn't good for you. Very hostile. But let's see. Let's get some more cards out here. Aquarius, you moved to a new environment after all of this. It might have taken a while before you came to this new place. Could be a new work environment. You had your guard up, which is not surprising after your previous experience. It's a kind of thing where I see you keeping your head down, avoiding conflict and arguments, focusing on getting things done, really using your head, thinking things over very carefully. I see you being mentally very sharp as you enter this new environment. Being optimistic though, motivated, very much wanting to show that you have a lot to bring to the table and to show what your strong points are. And not just talking about it, but doing it. Action and not only words. Not being afraid to take the lead, to do what needs to be done, to show what you're capable of. But by that, I don't mean rushing into things. What I see here is that you have the ability to think things through before acting on them. Okay, let's go for another card. Let's see what this new environment is about. And it's good sometimes to just leave a toxic environment. It's not going to get better. Why stay? Leave if you can. And let's see this new environment. Aquarius, what I see more recently happening is the possibility to further expand your horizons as new opportunities come your way. But I see you being unsure. The opportunity is there, the possibilities, but it's a case of part of you is holding on to what you already have. I see you being conflicted. Do you stay where you are and continue as you have been? Or do you take that chance and expand? Possibly even move, maybe as far as another country. Or do you stick with what you have now? I see you, Aquarius, going back and forth between these two options. Wanting to hold on to what you've got, but having that possibility of creating even more for yourself. But you're struggling to let go of the known for the unknown. Basically, that's what it is. It's like, okay, I've reached a certain level. I don't know if the risk of expansion is worth it. Okay, so let's see what you're going to do going forward, Aquarius. Aquarius, what I'm seeing here is that you really need to think logically about this. This is a decision that you need to make with your head, not your heart. Look at the facts, weigh up the different options, where you are now and where you can be. I just want to point this out to you. You are going to have to make this decision, Aquarius. You have to look at the facts and make sure you have all the information before you. But you need to make up your mind before the option is taken from you. If you don't make this decision, Aquarius, you could very well find yourself in a position where you miss out on something very important. And this can be a tremendous loss for you. You can find yourself losing out of this completely, being shut out. So you really need to make this decision. You have the confidence, but you probably don't have a lot of time. So don't delay this too much. So let's see. It's a case of staying where you feel comfortable, your comfort zone, or going out of it and possibly getting something even better. You are tired. You've been at this for a while, and the fatigue is leading to you being a bit too lax. You've pushed yourself hard for a long time already. At this point, it's a case of you actually just really want a break. Unfortunately, you can't take a break yet. You are very close to achieving what it is that you want. Aquarius, you are going to have to find the willpower to push ahead so that you can have the best possible outcome. You have to roll up your sleeves and get to it. What I'm seeing here is a combination of being tired, and that could be why we saw this over here. Wanting to stick to what you've got. But you've got this great opportunity. But by not looking at it properly and deciding what to do, you could actually be losing out not only on that, but also, Aquarius, you could suffer losses with what you've already got. Whoever is presenting you with this new opportunity, whoever these people are or that you might be collaborating with, they are watching you. At this point, you can't take a step back and do nothing. It's time for action. Okay, let's see. Get another card. We've got the Ace of Swords out there. Well, Aquarius, fortunately, I do see you gaining clarity on this and reaching a decision that's going to be right for you. There's a new start here, a new project, a new direction you're going into. You'll be focused and inspired. New ideas will come to you. Your vision of what it is that you want for the future will be much clearer. There's a lot of inner change taking place as well. A lot of growth. It's not only growth in your career, Aquarius, but personal growth. Feeling that the universe has got your back. That things are finally going your way after the difficulties you've had. What we've had here in the beginning will come to an end. You'll be trusting yourself again and realizing that dreams can come true. And your life will take a positive turn. Okay, let's see what advice there is for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, the advice for you is to be brave. Go for it. Do it. Embrace the changes that are coming into your life. And remember that these are the things that you want. You've been held back from it for a while, but this is what you've wanted, and now, Aquarius, it's here. Make the most of this opportunity. You know what your ambitions are, and you've got the determination. It's going to take a lot of work. Yes, Aquarius, it's going to take a lot of work. Once you've made the decision, though, things obviously won't just fall into place. But you've got the determination, the will to make this happen. Don't be afraid of the hard work. You can do it. You've got what it takes, Aquarius. Let's get a final card here for you, Aquarius. We'll see what the outcome is. Aquarius, you're committed to this. I see you putting in the time and the hard work, keeping your focus on your ultimate goal. There will be times when it will be tedious and dull, but your eye will be on the prize, on what it is that you're after. That is what will help keep you motivated. I see a lot of dedication and commitment coming from you, and accomplishing what you set out to do. You might even be learning a new skill or something as you go along. It's going to require a lot of discipline and the acceptance that it's going to take time. Your faith in yourself will grow, though, Aquarius. It's going to start here, having faith in yourself. You will know exactly what you are capable of once you get here. The doubts and fear will start to fall away. You're going to become more sure of yourself. And you're going to have the ability to control those negative tapes that previously played on loop in your mind, Aquarius. You will know fully who you are and what you have to offer. What I'm seeing here for you is that, yes, this is going to take a lot of work. I see you taking the initiative. Even though in this reading, I see times when you have been unsure of yourself, despite that, you will take the initiative as you go along on this journey, Aquarius. The process will happen slowly but surely. And Aquarius, that is your reading for October 2021. And as always, we end by asking your angels, spirit guides, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Aquarius, I thank you so very much for joining me for this reading, and I look forward to seeing you again next month for your November reading. Take care of yourself, Aquarius. Bye. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading for October 2021. Remember, as always, to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also keep in mind that this reading might be in reverse for you. Gemini, thank you for joining me. So let's get right to it. Let's see what's coming up for you. 5 of Wands is out there already. Let's get another card. Okay. Gemini, what I'm seeing is that you've been trying to find balance in a relationship. There's been some very big decisions you've had to make. You've had to stop and think about what the future is of this relationship. If it's viable to stay with this person, to continue with this relationship. Because there have been some issues in this relationship, a lot of arguments, things that the two of you can't agree upon. It's led to frustration and some very heated arguments. Tempers flaring up and in some cases arguing for no real reason. I feel there is something in particular that's the problem here, but it has led to other arguments that aren't related to this. You keep clashing and coming back together because there is this very deep connection that you share. No matter how bad the arguments are, you make up afterwards. You feel, despite everything, you feel happier together than you do apart. You feel that this is the person who understands you. Even though you want to bite each other's heads off at times, you feel at home with each other. So let's see, what is exactly the problem with this though? What are you arguing about? Well, Gemini, recently there's been some kind of a proposal. It can be a marriage proposal, it can be moving in together, but there's been some kind of proposal regarding this relationship, something love-related that has come up. But I see that you took a break, a step back from this relationship at this point after this proposal. You said, okay, I need to think about this for a while. I see here that you do like your independence, Gemini. You love this person, but you also enjoy your own company and having time to yourself. In this case, I see you taking this time to think about all of this, about whether this is something that will make you happy or not. So you've withdrawn a bit with that in mind. Gemini, I see you returning and accepting whatever this proposal was about. There's a lot of celebration around this, a lot of happiness and joy, a lot of excitement. Okay, so something is moving forward between the two of you. Gemini, be cautious. Take it easy and make sure you know everything you need to know, that nothing important is hidden from you. There's a lot of energy around this, a lot of excitement and passion, things moving forward very quickly. Whatever this proposal is about that you've thought over and accepted, once you do that, things start to happen very fast. It's a time of walking on air, being very happy. Okay, so let's see. What more is going to happen regarding this for you, Gemini? What is this about? There's a lot of celebration around this, Gemini. Everything seems on track and going well. I see you really enjoying this period in your lives, having a lot of conversations with your partner about the future. But Gemini, then we have this. Something still isn't quite right here. There are unresolved issues. We saw this earlier, the conflict, trying to keep this relationship on track, and then this proposal came, which I see you accepting, and then everything moving very fast. Yet it doesn't seem that the thing or things you and your partner clashed about in the past, that hasn't really been dealt with. The future of this relationship is actually still not secure. Something is concealed about this whole situation. Something is not what it appears to be. Once again, I see this is related to whatever you've argued about repeatedly in the past. This is still there beneath the surface. It's caused a lot of insecurities in this relationship, and it has kept repeating itself. What I'm seeing here is that despite all of this celebration, the problem is still there. This celebration has led to this getting swept under the rug. You know it's still there, you both do. Both are hoping this will somehow resolve itself. I don't think this is so much a case of your partner keeping something from you and being deceitful, or you being that way. This is the both of you deceiving yourselves. You both have a role in this. But what is this exactly? What is this? You would know it will be different for everyone. But you If this resonates with you, Gemini, then you know what this is. Gemini, I am picking up that you two don't want to lose each other. You're holding on to this relationship for dear life. Despite these issues from the past not being resolved, I feel that a lot of what's been going on here, moving very fast with everything, it's almost a case of, I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to lose you. If we do this, then we will stay together. It's not being able to let go. Fear of losing the other. I feel doing these things is a way of staying together. I do feel it's fear-based. These decisions that you've made. Let's do this kind of energy around this. Okay, so Gemini, this is not a happy card, but here we have it as part of the final outcome. There are a lot of things from the past year. It's causing pain, anxiety, fear. It showed up with the moon, and now we are seeing it again. Something that is causing a great deal of heartache and an inability to let go. Not just an inability to let go of each other, but of something that went very wrong at some point between the two of you. Despite all this celebration, what you are unfortunately going to find is that none of this pain or regret is going to go away just because of whatever this proposal is about. Marriage, moving in together, whatever this is. This issue needs to be dealt with. Whatever it is that went on in the past. It's a cancer in this relationship. Gemini, you need to deal with this. You can't go ahead with this relationship unless you face this once and for all. Deal with it and put it behind you. It's just the way it is, Gemini. You can sweep it under the rug, but it's still there. And whatever this proposal is just like a distraction for now, distracting from what the real issue is. Gemini, if you're going to work through this, then the both of you will need to be brave. Face it and talk about it. I feel that you can come out of this stronger than ever, but it will take being painfully honest with yourselves and each other and not trying to force things, rather to approach this in a very compassionate and gentle way. Arguing about this hasn't resolved this. You need to use that inner strength. Being strong is often not about being forceful with each other, the both of you trying to be louder than the other. But this unresolved issue needs to be addressed properly because that is the only way you will truly be able to move forward in this relationship. Gemini, you know that is true. If this resonates with you, you know that. You know you've got to deal with this. Well, Gemini, that is your reading for October 2021. And as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Gemini, I thank you so very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next month for your November reading. Take care of yourself, Gemini. Bye. Welcome, Libra, to your reading for October 2021. It's birthday month for a lot of you. Happy birthday. And Libra, remember as always to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also keep in mind that for some of you, this reading might be in reverse. So let's not waste time. Let's get right into it and see what's in store for you, Libra. Okay. Libra, what I'm seeing here is that someone took advantage of you financially. You were very generous with somebody. It was most likely someone who presented themselves as a friend. Could have been a lover even. Somebody you trusted. And I feel you were conned, Libra. Looking ahead at the other cards, I believe this was financial. Your trust was abused. But it's the hit to your finances that I see as the main issue. You might even have been convinced to invest in something that turned out not to be what you thought it was. Or you gave money directly to this person and you haven't seen that money or that person since. It's gone. Okay, so it's never pleasant to be used like that. But let's see what's coming up further. Libra. Libra, you've gone from being very outgoing, very social, enjoying being around people, to withdrawing from that. Preferring to be alone, not wanting to be surrounded by people. The energy that you once had isn't there right now. This has left you drained. You feel tired. You feel you can't get much done. Whereas before you got lots done and you were very active, but now you're exhausted following what happened. And you've taken time to rest, to recuperate. Okay, so it's good though to take a little break and until you start to feel a bit better. Let's see what else we've got here for you, Libra. Libra, I do feel this is not only financial loss, but there's also been a distance between you and others. As we saw here, we can see you taking a break from people, but this is even deeper than that. Some of this is self-isolation. Some of it is being let down by people you thought you could count on for support. It's left you feeling tossed aside, thrown away. I see quite a bit of shame here for you. You feel embarrassed. You feel you shouldn't be in this position, that it was somehow your own fault, that you should have known better. There's a lot of self-blame going on here. Libra, you're coming to terms with the fact that you can't change what's happened. What's done is done. It's over. You can't change the past. All this self-blame isn't serving you at all. It's time to forgive yourself, Libra. Be kinder to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself about this. You were tricked. You trusted somebody, and it turned out that person was dishonest all along. The shame is on that person, Libra, not you. Instead of feeling that you were foolish and you should have known what was going on, you need to let go of that. It's time to shift your focus from what has happened to that which you still have. How you can recover from that and what your opportunities are right now. And the key is learning to forgive yourself so that you can move on. Yeah, people tend to do that when somebody has wronged them, and you know, when you didn't see it coming, it's a case of, oh, it's my own fault. Well, no, it's not your fault. Okay. And Libra, I see some news coming your way. It's not what you've been hoping for. Perhaps you were hoping to recover some of your losses from this person somehow, but unfortunately that isn't likely to happen. At this time, though, you will also start to look ahead, visualizing what you can do, looking at what remains and how you can move forward with that to accomplish what it is that you're after. I see you having the courage to move forward, making your decision and having the determination to get yourself out of this, getting back on track. Maybe an old project will be revived or something will be transformed into something new. Okay, so at this point at least you'll start to look to the future more. I do see you going into the future achieving a certain level of material success. And this is to do with whatever we saw here, with what you went forward with. There will be some gains made there, an improvement in your situation. At this point, I see you taking it easier on yourself, Libra, treating yourself better, taking care of yourself, doing little things that make you feel good, spoiling yourself a bit. But at the same time, as I see you moving forward, moving ahead, and all these new ideas coming to you, make sure that you distinguish between that which is attainable from that which is unrealistic, not feasible. Libra, you need to stay grounded so that you can continue to grow. You have to think realistically about all your options. Okay, let's see what more is coming. Things are looking up for you at this point. Libra, let's see. Oops. Okay. Libra, there will be quite a lot of juggling going on here. You will have to figure out which projects and investments are worthwhile. Don't take on too much. I do see different streams of income, multiple investments possibly. Fortunately, you'll be using your head, looking at the facts, not letting emotion dictate your decisions. And you'll be able to separate fact from fiction with ease and see the truth of the matter. With this, you won't be fooled again. You're not going to put yourself in that kind of position again. Your thinking is just very, very clear. You've got a very realistic outlook, weighing all the options and making sure you've got all the information this time. So you're going to recover from this, Libra. That's very important to know. You're going to stop blaming yourself, and you're going to be good to yourself. You're going to spoil yourself a bit, take care of yourself, and think more clearly. Libra, at this point, you will start to notice that this is when your healing starts. Those rough times will be behind you. You are being advised to focus on further healing yourself. There will be peace in your life at this point. Try to find a balance and keep inviting harmony and peace into your life. You'll be able to think with increasing clarity. You are in fact being advised to keep using your head, to maintain that newfound clarity, to continue to weigh your options carefully. Be patient. This is a time during which you will be reflecting again on where you've been and how far you've come. Whereas before you were asking yourself how you could have let this happen, when you reach this point, you will instead look back and think of what it is you've learned from this experience. What was your weakness becomes your strength. It's time for you to look at what you've accomplished so far. There will be a lot for you to be grateful for by the time you get here, Libra. It's time to enjoy life again. Enjoy what you've built for yourself. Let's get a final card so we can look at the outcome for you, Libra. Libra, as the final outcome, I see you going off on new adventures, starting new projects, being upbeat about it, excited. That heaviness that surrounded you at the outset, it will fall away as you continue on this new path. You're going to be excited about it, about the direction you're heading into. You won't carry that heaviness around in your heart anymore. There's lightheartedness, actually. The joy is returning. You'll be learning to trust yourself again, to trust your intuition. We saw at the start that you lost your ability to trust in yourself because of what happened, because of being taken advantage of, being lied to. Whatever this deception was exactly. At this point, though, that naivety will be balanced by your subconscious wisdom. It's a deep inner knowledge that you will develop here. You will allow your intuition to guide you, and you will not dismiss your inner voice. That is very important. Libra, that is your reading for October 2021. I thank you so very much for joining me. And as always, we ask your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Libra, thank you for being here with me, and I look forward to seeing you again for your November reading. Take care of yourself, Libra. Bye.